Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Here we are, two of us today.
Indeed we are.
Fake alpha male tries and fails to act tough.
Ah, right, okay.
I think that's that guy, looking at him, that we covered on Araco TV.
I think it is the one that was on stage.
Yeah, but there was like 4 or 5 of them on stage,
right.
and he started like threatening the other guy. Then that's all he had. That's all his comeback was.
He had no argument or debate about him, did he? He just sort of basically...
He was just trying to be a thug.
He resorted to threats in the end, didn't he?
He did.
Bullying.
Yeah, he was like a bully, sort of like thug, sort of like tactics.
Yeah.
Just try to say that he's got more money and and all that kind of stuff. And the other
This is what you should look like. Unless you look like me, you're not a man and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, mate.
Yeah. But, I'm guessing he looks like him anyway, so I think it's the same
it does.
guy.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Araco TV as well. We like him.
Yeah. Can you guys share with our viewers what you do for a living?
What do you do for a living? I'm Wes Watson. Everybody knows who I am.
Who? What's your name?
Wes Watson.
Ronnie Pickering.
Which was liked by 90,000 people, says, literally never heard of Wes Watson, ever.
I love his little memes like as well.
He's brilliant.
To be fair, if you show me that video we watched the other day, it is that same guy, by the way, but it definitely looks like him anyway. And said, what's his name? I'd be like, I've no idea.
No, I didn't know.
And if he said he was Wes Watson, I'd be like, no idea. Not that we should know, but...
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that his
But
name
he did say
either,
everybody.
So. Yeah,
so,
everybody.
No,
that should include us, but...
That's right, because that means what everybody means.
Yeah.
Now, some of you might already know who this Muppet is, or you might have seen him in a video that I did recently where he gets cooked by Andrew Wilson.
Flashback.
He's...
Yeah.
God damn it.
You're still whining. Stop whining
That
and
is
just
a
make an
product.
argument.
Dude, I will smack your fat ass.
So you're gonna attack?
Straight
You're gonna
up.
attack me?
All right. Nobody's
Do you usually attack armed men in Florida?
Dude.
All right.
He cold.
For those who don't know who he is, he basically got known for making videos on YouTube about his time in prison.
I've had dudes write me and they're like, I wouldn't listen to no one. Nobody takes me out. It's like, dude, check it out. Prison is a numbers game. I don't care how badass you are. I'll put 5 guys on you and you will get your shit handed to you so fucking bad it will change your entire life.
I think his prison stories actually used to fascinate people and motivate people to do better and get into shape. But then he started making some money from his fitness programs and he turned into a Muppet who thinks he's the toughest man on the planet. And there's even people claiming that his whole persona and all his stories are fake. But we'll get to that later.
Shut the fuck up. Wes, get out and do a trade. Iron workers pay good. Shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna be a fucking iron worker. I'm fucking Wes Watson. They're gonna buy my gangster, motherfucker.
Yeah, this donut's got no respect
Wow.
for trade workers. Take a look at this.
Gonna have to be extra loud because in 2024 they still haven't made leaf blowers that don't make it crazy. How the fuck is
Needs a fucking window cleaner.
Hey, I was going to say, an leaf blower, yeah.
that possible? That in 2024 we don't have electric leaf blowers. We still need to hear this fucking noise when people have to walk around your house blowing leaves because they don't have any better solution. It's fucking psychotic. Fuck! Shut! Watch. Here you go. Here you go. Hey! 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 Well, there the fuck you go. 2 minutes of the video wasted.
Wow.
Because these motherfuckers just don't get that it's so fucking annoying.
It's a grown-ass man having a tantrum about a leaf blower. Now, you'd think a man who supposedly came from the bottom would have the same level of respect for everyone, but he seems to think that anyone who has less money than him is less worthy than him. Because money and materialism is what this donut worships, so if you don't have it, you ain't shit to him.
They gave up on Richies, they gave up on mansions, they gave up on dope cars, they gave up on the money.
Last month we did 2.6 million.
We do about $2 million a month at 85% profit.
How much did you make today? Because you showed me something earlier.
So yesterday alone I did 90,000.
Okay.
But today so far, just on the drive down here, I did about 15,000 on the drive back here.
How big is this house? What's the square footage?
9,500 square feet, 3 floors.
Wow.
The best furnishings. Yeah, this is sexy, modern Miami. So one of the seating rooms, entrance to the pad.
Okay.
I mean, 3 stories, right on the water.
You got an elevator on the right? Or
Yeah, I got the glass elevator. Steel, it's glass. It's the
Nice
best
pad, to be fair.
styles.
Oh, yeah, nice
Yeah,
place.
none of it's his, it's all rented.
Don't give someone like me more attention. That's what I'm here for. Thank you. Thank you. Or should I take the elevator or should I take the stairs?
See, what I don't understand is if he's making so much money and he loves living in Miami so much, why is he wasting all his money renting? Why wouldn't you buy a property?
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
How do you chill out at night if your brain's going crazy?
I just go so hard all day. I wake up at 2:45. So I got up at 2:45. I've done 3 workouts today.
At 2:45 in the morning,
I get up at 2:45.
What time do you go to bed?
I went to bed at like 11.
What the fuck?
So I went to bed at 11, woke up at 2:45. I've done 3 workouts, 1 at the gym, 2 in my...
You couldn't tell he's done 3 workouts today, could you?
I know, yeah, jeez.
Guy's full of shit, right?
Absolutely unbelievable.
From my hotel room, I've made $80,000, and I drove from
all about money.
Here to here.
I don't believe you.
It's almost like the guy's got a script that he's memorized and he just keeps regurgitating.
Last month we did 2.6 million. I do about 2 million a month. Yesterday alone I did 90,000. I've made 80,000.
Have you seen any of that in the sort of like prisoner YouTuber landscape of people?
I don't watch any shit like that. I'm the only guy on YouTube who's never watched a YouTube video.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Really?
Ever. I don't do it. I just get money all day.
There was a guy saying that, he didn't believe that you hooped your paperwork. A lot of people have kind of made a meme out of it.
Oh, dude, you wrap it up this big. Like, you get like a 128G, and you get copies of your 128G, which is your paperwork. You fold it over so many times, it's this big. Look at it's this big. You put a glove around it 3 or 4 times. You twist it up, and you shove it up your ass.
Pause.
And do you just stop thinking about it after a while?
Yeah, then you go to the next place, you shit out, you got your paperwork, and now you don't have to wait for it. And it's this big. I mean, you prove I'm with the business. That's how you roll up and you say, like, I ain't one of these fools who waits for my paperwork. I'm with it, you know? What's up? That's how you prove you're with it.
So for those of you who don't know what he's talking about,
I have no idea.
Saying that you put the paperwork up his batty to prove when he went in there that he was a tough guy and he was legit. If that's a way of making yourself look legit.
Prison. No.
Brother,
Since he told this story, he's turned into a meme. People have made songs about it.
I've seen that meme a lot. Every time I see it, makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Funny that.
Perfect.
Hooping and boofing and hooting and hollering, my posturing is like my prison wallet's got $2 in it. Shooting juice and wearing cardigans, calling you retarded and maniacally arguing with who's commenting. My colonic uncovered another Carter pin. My heart is larger than the cripplers when he slaughter kid. It's alarming, my testosterone skyrocketing.
And there's also ex-prisoners that have come out and said that it's bullshit and this isn't something that usually happens.
Most of the time, if somebody wants to find out about you, they'll call home, have you looked up, and find out your charges. But going through my YouTube, I noticed this YouTuber, Wes Watson, talking about they roll with their paperwork everywhere they go, willing to hoop your paperwork. So you can see here, this is my paperwork.
Basically, you ain't got to stick your paperwork in your batty to prove that you're legit in prison. They can just ring someone up and find out. You ain't got to do all that, which means he's either lying or he wanted to do it, which would explain why he was so excited to bump into the diddler.
Down here at Pura Vida by my pad, right into the man right here. What's up? Miami's like that. Yeah. It's a movie. I mean, crazy coincidence? Man, that's weird.
Tying himself in there.
How dangerous California is, or different parts of
prison or Cali?
Like just the streets at this point, because people are getting robbed and shit like that. Does that seem kind of crazy because you're just so used to like a way higher level of danger?
Shoot me. I don't give a fuck.
Why would he give a fuck about bullets when he's a bulletproof monster? It's Wes Watson, bruv.
I'm a fucking monster, bro. I went to prison for being a monster, okay? As I try to operate in the normal fucking world, when I'm a fucking monster, bro. I went to prison for being a monster, okay? I didn't just get in trouble for this crime they pinned me with and said I did. I was horrendous for years before this. You should be an absolute monster, but willingly control that.
Like the Hulk. Have you seen the Hulk? He's always angry.
So as this donut likes to constantly remind people and make it his whole personality, he did time in prison.
I was half-ass motherfucker before prison. I was a millionaire before prison. 10 years incarcerated. You guys think like getting busted and getting 10 years? Most motherfuckers, if they got handcuffed for 10 hours, would be such a blubbering mess. They would be changed forever. I swear to God, I'll change. And I posted on Instagram in prison.
Now, he claims to have done 10 years in prison, and most of that time was in California. And he also claims that he was a shot caller and he was feared.
I'm a motherfucking convict. If you roll up, I don't give a fuck who you are. They're gonna make sure that your paperwork comes to me. I'm gonna say yes or no. If I land on a yard, everybody's like, Wes Watson from Dago landed. When I walk up with my shirt off, they're like, Wes Watson from Dago's here. Oh shit, okay. Shit's about to change.
He also claims to have been in a level 4 prison in California, which is a maximum security prison for the baddest and craziest of men.
Your personal score will land you on a level 2, level 1, level 2, or level...
What workouts he done that his head's grown, right?
I know, yeah.
Probably one of the big things you strap around your head and move your head up and down like a big
yeah.
nodding dog. His head's tiny there. He's got a massive head now.
It's
right?
weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Weird.
3 or level 4 yard. In my personal case, I had what was called a hard 19, so I was level 2 for sure. Now, I started my term off level 4. I started off my term off level 4 because I had so many points. That's where they put me. That's where my score was.
However, another ex-prisoner on YouTube called Flacco says that Wes Watson is full of shit and he has the paperwork to prove it. Take a look at this.
I knew Wes Watson was a flake before I even never watched any of the prison genre channels, right? Never part of no gangs or organizations. They were just, the inmates just sat there and did whatever they needed to do. And then when I started hearing the level 4 stuff, I got at somebody I know who knows how to get at somebody to get the records pulled. And so they pulled it. He never was no level 4. The officer that gave this to the person I know said that he never did no shoot time.
So he actually pro from Arizona. It says 1 of 8. There's no other things. These are all his bed assignments, okay? You can't contest this. He was at La Palma for about, 3 months. Norfolk, Oklahoma, for about 3 years. He stayed there till he paroled. Expo. All this stuff I'm talking about, he's been in Salinas Valley and all these yards and level 4s, and he's been on nothing but out-of-state prisons. This dude did not even do 1 day in a regular general population prison.
I've got to say, I was really surprised when I found out the juiced up wannabe alpha male who sells courses was lying about his past. Really surprising. And this is how Wes Watson sort of responded to this.
What are your thoughts on like the YouTuber prison, ex-prison ecosystem out there though? Because it's
I never really saw it. I don't know.
You just don't really tap in and pay attention.
No, at first some of them were saying like Wes wasn't a shot caller.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, but now look how much money I make, and they're at their grandma's house still.
It's funny because he's not actually denying it. He's just saying, I've got money and you haven't. I made
That's what he
it,
keeps
you
reverting
didn't.
back to,
And
isn't it?
if it's all true and he did do all those 10 years in a California prison, just show the paperwork. But for some reason, it's nowhere to be seen.
I was the worst. Like I used to thrive off of like putting fear in people's souls, you know?
Yeah.
Like if a motherfucker came up and fronted on a motherfucker, I would just literally like love to make him, his chick, and all his friends just be counting their fucking blessings. They're feeling it. Like
Pause.
I still got that tendencies in me, so I always like wonder why motherfuckers test people like that. It's like soft ass, bitch ass motherfuckers who don't have that side of them. They like don't believe you'll do something. And it's like, don't push a motherfucker on a bad day. For sure.
Shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
Like I pushed drugs my whole life. I never did anything legal. This
What a
is so
balance.
easy to me. Like no, for sure.
Yeah,
It's
unbelievable.
easy. Like I mean, I went to prison for 10 fucking years off of drug dealing, robbery, assault, all the bullshit.
Inside of jail, like how was that? Like,
So first 2 weeks in county jail, I kicked off like a race riot with my own side of the day room. I was being a bitch. I was like, no, fuck you, bitch. Get me the fuck out. And I'm talking to my chick on the phone, just yelling at her like a motherfucker. I'm just disrespecting the fuck out of my chick on the phone. She was a little heroin addict.
I'm starting to think that he was the victim in a lot of the stories that he tells, or he's just repeating stories that were told to him when he was inside. And when he saw those stories were making him money, he just continued to morph into this ridiculous persona that he created.
In 6 years, I drive a Bugatti and live in Miami in a $25 million house. I have no worries about money and I have my dream life.
I managed to find one clip of Wes Watson where I truly believe everything that comes out of his mouth. Take a look at this.
Like everything in me died a long time ago. This is all plus. This is all wonderful, but I'm indifferent. I don't even enjoy life. Like I don't enjoy anything. Nothing does anything for me.
Right.
Not even hot ass model chick, this, that, the other, thought of kids, all that.
Now, if you go and watch the video I reacted to between him and Andrew Wilson, you'll see that all he talks about is having money, cars, women. That's the meaning of life to him. And Andrew Wilson is...
And phones as well. I see he's got quite a few phones there.
Hey, yeah,
all in
just
different
a bit.
colours.
Jesus.
Not better. Right.
Incredible, isn't it? Really is.
I think he's just beyond his own belief, and the shit he talks and what he comes out with is just incredible.
Well, I think he's just
makes Jay Cartwright look normal.
I think he's sort of like believing it himself now as well, isn't he? He's like turned into like a caricature of
Just
himself.
a very
I think.
angry, like what's the word? bitter sort of like
no, that's how it
human
comes.
being. Yeah,
that's how it comes across massively. Yeah.
Basically saying that shit doesn't matter. Having a family is what truly matters. So it's interesting to see him here basically agree with Andrew Wilson about not caring about materialistic things. I don't think this guy is as satisfied in life as he makes out to be. I don't think he'd feel the need to constantly prove and show things off. I actually tried to get in touch with Wes Watson recently so we could have a conversation on the channel because I wanted to see if it was all a persona or if he's actually like that and he actually believes everything he's saying. But he's blocked me on Instagram.
Great ending.
Funny that.
Yeah, brilliant.
Some of his memes is funny. That the one with the Muslim guy where he goes, "Ooh," I've seen it loads, and every time I see it, like I say, just gets funnier and funnier. Yeah.
Like I say, in that context, it was great.
Just a weird character. I mean, yeah, okay, he might be making money. You know, it seems he's got a lot of followers and he's doing the right thing on social media as far as what he's doing. But do you think he attracts people to be friends with him, or?
Well, it doesn't seem like it, does it? I mean, he's obviously been coming out with stories about prison. He's noticed that people are taking notice of it.
It's a big community, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big thing, isn't it? He's seen how he can make money out of it. And I think he's just sort of like feeding it himself now, isn't he? And just I personally think he probably is making up stories and embellishing it a hell of a lot as to what actually went on in prison. I think.
I think what Racco says there probably hit the nail on the head when he said he's just regurgitating the same sort of like phrase he's got in the script, but also maybe he was the victim and he was getting all these. He's picking up stories of what he's heard in prison, like you say.
Maybe,
but he's just.
Just his whole persona and everything just seems so false and fake and everything, you know.
When you see people like Andrew Tate and the way he's sort of like run his persona sort of like through all the social media networks and all this kind of stuff, and then you see people trying to replicate that.
Which is what he's trying to do,
kind of like, he's kind of like your Poundland Andrew Tate, and he sort of thing, your Pound Shop Andrew Tate.
That's exactly what he's trying to do. He's just trying to perpetuate being an alpha male, and you know, he's seen how Andrew Tate's done it, and he's sort of not doing exactly the same, but certainly certain traits.
But you're seeing that grow more and more as well. You're seeing a lot more people being the same sort of like.
But if people are making money out of it, more people are going to do it, and whether it's true or it probably is bullshit, but they're just putting an act on basically. I think, aren't they, a lot of the time?
Yeah, I think he's one of them that just talks so loud that you probably sort of like just have to walk away, wouldn't you? You definitely avoid him if you see him anywhere.
I couldn't end a leaf blower above his voice before. It's his voice that was annoying.
Leaf blower guys like, shut up and try to wear it from.
Is it on?
Anyway. Wow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that as well. Don't forget like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.